Well, he just did. He just scored 8 points. That's the thing. He had a career. Yep. Guys, if you could see when Matt and I, like, every time the introduction comes on, we're literally like just jamming away. It cracks us every time. And we're dorks. What do you expect with dorky people like this? But hey, welcome to the Sportz Nutz. This is episode 39. Matt, we are almost to episode 40. Man, how crazy is that? Like, literally, we've only been doing this for what, 4.5, 5 months, and we're almost at like the 50.
It's crazy, man. It's like, we're right now we're around our age range, as far as episode number, man. So, that's what we'll keep it. But but yeah, man, everything's good. Smooth sailing, man. Smooth sailing.
Hey, I'm a man. I'm 40. Yeah. Matt, how old are you again? 38?
39, man. 39.
So we're okay. So guys, we are currently at Matt's age in episodes, and on Tuesday we'll be at my age in episodes. Oh boy, that's sad. Hey guys, we hope you had a wonderful week. Guess what? We made it. It is Friday. We have a jam-packed show ahead for you. We're still waiting on our guest of honor to arrive. I just texted him to remind him, hey, we are alive. It is our good friend Vince from the Michigan Avengerz. It is a arena football team. We're excited to have him come on, so we will talk to him shortly. In the meantime, how was your week, man?
Oh man, week was good, man. Busy, real busy. Just tried to stay busy. And it flew by really fast.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, weekend's gonna fly by fast because I will got a lot of work to do this weekend as well. So,
all right, guys. So if you look on the picture to Matt's, let me see. Yeah, Matt's left side. It looks like it's an Atlanta Falcon. Matt, is that correct?
That is correct.
Oh, it's the best logo. Yes, and Vince is actually in the studio. He's probably thinking, "Oh God, here we go with the Atlanta Falcon stuff." We'll make sure to rub it in with him on the Atlanta Falcon stuff. Hey guys, before we go any further, we do have a couple announcements we want to make. First and foremost, the Sportz Nutz merchandise is starting to flow in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first of many, the Sportz Nutz t-shirts. Yes, they are $13. Please get your orders in. Matt is going to be getting his soon. Actually, Matt's getting a polo. I'm getting a polo. We're getting hats, visors, you name it. We're going to have. We also, what?
So we got to represent.
And also, guys, this is the Sportz Nutz keychain. Yes, they are keychains. We have them in. Matt and I haven't decided on a price yet, but we will get them decided. Also, wanted to let you guys know a little programming note. On next Tuesday, I have to verify everything just to make sure, because I did put everything in the calendar. Next Tuesday, the 24th, we have Chris Phillips from SEC Unfiltered coming on. And then Friday, the 27th, guys, we have the general manager of the new Columbus Clingstones AA affiliate of the Atlanta Braves baseball team coming on. Guys, we are excited about having them on. We cannot wait to talk some baseball. Obviously, as everybody knows, baseball season is winding down. Obviously, it's sad to say goodbye to baseball, but it's okay. We will get through it, guys. Hey, before we go any further and bring on our wonderful guest, we just got to give a special shout out to Tequila's Grill in Easley. Guys, if you're looking for authentic, delicious, affordable Mexican cuisine, Tequila's Grill in Easley is where you want to be. From everybody's favorite, Matt's favorite actually is the queso, to mine, which is the homemade salsa bar. They also have weekly happy hour, which is buy one, get one 50% off. and drinks Monday through Friday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. And of course, you can't go wrong with the chimichangas. Tequilas has everything you want. Now, do you have a birthday coming up or even just a regular event? Go ahead, give them a call and get it set up. 864-307-8028, or even better, stop on by 5155 Calhoun Memorial Highway, Easley, South Carolina 29640. Again, that is Tequila's Grill in Easley. All right, guys, we have waited long enough. Now, just remember, just so everybody know, he is in the middle of coaching actually at this moment, so he will be back and forth kind of thing. But let's go ahead and bring in our good friend, Coach Vince. How are you doing, sir?
Hey, what's going on, gentlemen? Y'all all right?
Yes,
How y'all
sir.
be? What's up,
It is
Coach? What's up, Matt?
What's up, Vince?
Oh man, trying to get this offensive line together. You know,
hey,
working
we
with
know
the
how it
offensive
is.
line right now. You know, we got some
Coach
big
Vince,
boys though. We got some
tell
big boys. Let me
everybody.
show y'all. Hold
Hey, I
on.
about to say, tell everybody about the team, please. We want to hear about it.
Name of the team. It's called the Michigan Avengers, professional arena football team based out of here in Michigan. Uh, they won the Great Lakes Arena Football Championship this past June 1st. Beat the Michigan Ironmen, which beat them earlier in the season. So I was he brought me on as the head coach for the Michigan Avengers. Got a whole new coaching staff. Um, coach Joe, which is my assistant head coach, and my offensive coordinator. I brought on Coach Sticks. She played women's arena football and played football. She's my receivers coach. Um, I'm the defensive coordinator, as I always be. you know, uh, you know. I brought in another young lady. Her name is Coach Shay. She's my intern coach. She worked with the line, and plus she plays women football as well. So I brought in a coaching staff that's familiar with football, have a lot of knowledge of football, and still want to learn. But I'm molding them to be better coaches and better teachers of the game. But that's what I'm about. I don't just um, have coaches coach and all that. I help them to get better in their coaching and teaching the football so they can advance in coaching as well.
Okay.
And
Absolutely.
Coach Brandon can contest to that. You know,
Yes, I can.
so that's what I'm about. I'm about making people better.
Okay.
And at the same time, it's making me grow. Hey! Come on now! What are you doing?
As we see,
Do it
this is what a
again!
coach's
Do it
life is
again!
like.
Do it
Matt, go
again! Come
ahead.
on, y'all! Hey, you gotta be quick coming off that line, gentlemen. Yeah. Sorry about that.
No
It's
problem
okay.
at all.
Uh, so yeah, that's what I'm about. You know, and I'm trying to build this football program here, man. It's hard. I'm gonna tell you, it's hard. Getting these players out here is hard. Finding passionate, dedicated players. Because they so caught up on semi-pro football. I'm watching y'all, and I'm also watching them. Um, so it's hard, but I'm recruiting my butt off. Um, I just recruited a 6'7" receiver out of played in Oklahoma, a little JUCO college in Oklahoma.
Okay.
He'll be out here Sunday. Um, so it's coming along. I had to get rid of the bull crappers who hey give me 10. Give me 10. You don't drop my freaking ball. Um that when that's in the air like that, you gotta catch that stuff. Come on now. Butterfingers. Um I like to joke and joke with them, you know. Yeah, I be joking and joke with them and stuff like that. But yeah, trying to get them out here, you know. getting a full practice and stuff. I like having full practice where I can coach, work with offense, defense, special teams, individuals, and stuff like that. It's been hard because some of these players had that semi-pro mentality, and I'm trying, and I want to break them from that to let you know you playing professional football. It's a different level to this here. When they call practice, you got to be here at practice, at this certain time, and you got to be on this field ready to go. Ain't no jitty jagging on the sideline. When I see them do that, I make the whole team run, and they get mad at that. But I'm teaching them discipline. You know, I'm the littlest thing out here, with the biggest motion out here. But yeah, it's coming along. All week I've been recruiting my tail off. When I tell you I've been recruiting. I'm up to 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, so
Mm.
it's not a full practice today, but Sunday is gonna be off the hook. Our season starts October 26th. We supposed to have a preseason game against the Atlanta Sharks.
Okay.
We're waiting on confirmation from Coach Marcus James, which you know him, Coach Brandon, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So we all coached together with the Atlanta Hurricanes.
that's right.
Right.
Boy,
Yeah. Yeah.
what a way to like bring back memories there. Come on now.
Yeah. 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 With the Atlanta Hurricanes. And yeah, he like he godson, my godfather to my son, and he like a mentor too. You know what I'm saying? Because he been around the game long as I have. And he know this, so he been schooling me. So it's gonna be an honor if it does happen to play against Atlanta Sharks and me blowing their tails out because I don't lose. I don't like to lose.
Matt has a question for you. Matt, go ahead.
Hey Vince, man. First off, man,
Mm.
with you, coming off of a championship, man, what do you do to keep yourself motivated? But also those who are, I don't know who's with you now that won the championship with you back.
None, none,
Yeah. So,
none.
so, so for you, what do you do to keep yourself, motivated and also motivated enough to try to teach the people who are your new players and coaches to teach them to get to that level of winning a championship? Like, how do you stay motivated in order to do that?
Well, if you know me, I'm always motivated, man, because I like to win. I like to compete, and for my players, for my coaches and players, they feeds off of me, and that's what my coaching staff do, and that's what the players do. They feed off of me, and I talk to them, and I put that winning motivation into them. I mean, when I say I embedded in them, I embedded it in them every day. Whether it's if I'm sending them text messages or sending something on a group message, or if we having our team meetings, or whatever it may be. If I'm on the field, tell them, say, look, we can do this. All we got to do is stick together and come as one. We can win this. No matter what team come in front of us, we can beat them. Can't nobody beat us. We the best out here. And I installed that in them. And I installed greatness in them. You know what I'm saying? So it comes from your leader. It comes from whoever the leader is, whether it's my team or whatever team it be. It comes from there. They feed off your leadership. And what I can say for me so far, I've done. They feed off me real good.
And that's always the most important factor in it, is the coaching staff. People don't realize, guys, coaching is as you know, we actually had our good friend Shane Anderson, who is the scouting director for the Alabama Beaver IFA team. He has reiterated the exact same thing. Coaching is a 24/7 job.
I don't
And
like that.
one
I
thing
don't
you
like
have to
that.
do
I don't like that.
is
That's too much freaking time. No, no. Yes, it is. That's too much time, man. I'm looking at it right now. That's like damn near 6, 7 seconds. All right, do it again. Do it again.
and ladies and
Sorry
gentlemen, that's what
about
we tell
that.
you. Coaching
No
is a
problem at all. No problem at
24/7
all.
job. And you really have to pay attention to it and really
1,
get it
2, 3,
going.
4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 freaking minutes. I just counted it. Look. If you're gonna do the center, do it right, man.
I don't miss
Come
that.
on now,
Oh no.
do it right.
Look, this is exactly what it's like to be a coach. You are in the players' faces, trying to make sure they get it right the entire time. It is a lot of work. It's a lot of
You got
challenge.
this, Jordan. You can do this, man. You can do this. You can do this, man. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's a little better. That's a little better. But y'all two can't be that doggone close, do y'all?
Come on, Jordan. Come on, man.
Jordan, good job, man. Good job, man.
All
All
right.
right, sorry about that.
All right, man.
It's
No
okay.
problem at all, man. We love it. We love it.
We love having that engagement, that
you go.
interaction, that sort of stuff.
What?
Vince, who is week one's opponent that you guys play?
Uh, dang, it's Don Browning. Don Browning. Hey, Ron, who was our week first opponent? Ohio Elite. Okay, yeah, Ohio Elite. That's our first opponent, October 26th.
All right, very good. I know you guys are excited, and what have you seen to date in your practices that says you guys can be
A lot
even
of
better
work,
than last
lot of work, lot of work, lot of work, lot of work, lot of work. Right now, I look at us as a C minus right now. A lot of work,
year? Okay.
lots of work. I'm being honest. I can't say, oh yeah, we gonna go. Nah, we got a lot of work to do. I'm still trying to
Yes.
find me a freaking center.
Oh boy.
All right,
Well,
Brandon.
You
Brandon,
know,
get out there. Get out there, man.
my days of playing are done. I can't do it.
and plus he got bad knees anyway.
Yes, I do. I got bad knees. I absolutely do. All right, Ben. So, how many games do y'all play in the Great Lakes Arena Football League? How many games do they play in a regular
Well,
season?
we're not in the Great Lakes Arena Football League no more. We in the United Indoor Football Association League, UIFA. That's what league we in now. I think the Great Lakes that league folded up. That's what I'm thinking. I think that league folded up. But we are in the United Indoor Football Association.
All right, and how many games do y'all play in
Uh,
a regular season?
10. I think our
Okay.
last season game is in January, and then we go off in the playoffs, which we gonna go in there and dominate. We
Okay.
gonna dominate. That's one thing I know. We gonna dominate. I'm gonna make sure that my name ain't Coach Vincent. Right now we not looking like we supposed to. We not. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest. I ain't know like some coaches will put out there. Oh, my team looking good, and when they really ain't, we got work to do. We got work to do. You know, we got work to do. If I can get, be honest and get all my players at one time and keep them for 3 hours. See, excuse me, sorry about that, man.
It's all good.
Ooh wee, ooh wee. I will whoop the Atlanta Falcons tail. I'm
Oh,
trying to
here we
tell
go.
you.
Got to bring that Atlanta
Yeah.
Falcons stuff in there now.
Hey, I
Oh
don't
Lord.
like them buzzers, even though they look good. Even though they look good, I got to give to them. I'm not a Falcon fan, but they did look good. They promising. They are
Well,
very promising.
we got to break the news to
Yeah.
you. Vince is actually a diehard Atlanta Falcons fan. He
No, I'm
actually does
not.
not like the Detroit Lions.
Man, don't say that. Don't say that. I hang this phone up.
Don't play with his
I hang
affiliation
this
like
phone
that.
up.
Don't play with
Oh,
I
don't play with
hang.
his affiliation like that. You don't play
Mm-mm.
with affiliations like that,
Let me tell
Brandon.
you
all
something.
right. So
Let me tell you
go
something.
ahead.
I hate the Atlanta Falcons, Dallas Cowboys, Georgia Bulldogs, Alabama. I'm a University of Michigan man and Detroit Lions fan.
There you go. Hey man, stick to
So
All
your
the
guns.
way down.
Vince,
Stick to your guns. Stick to your
let's
guns.
ask you this: what is your expectations so far with the Detroit Lions? Obviously,
Super Bowl. Super
do you
Bowl.
think the so you okay?
Super
You're calling
Bowl.
Super Bowl. Are you saying they're the number? They could be the number one seed in the NFC this year.
Yeah, I think they could be number one or number two. They got this. They got the team. Um, they're hitting on all cylinders. They lost that game last week. Mistakes, a coach's mistakes, and it happens. I get it. It happens. All coaches make mistakes, man. Make a bad call, make a bad read. It happens. But
Mm-hmm.
you bounce back from that. You bounce back from it. You bounce back from it. And I feel sorry for Arizona Sunday.
Yes.
I feel sorry
I was
for
just about to
them. I
bring that
do.
up. You guys are playing in Arizona. They do have Kyler Murray, who he looks a lot like a different player than we've ever seen, and then also you have Marvin Harrison Jr. you got to go against. Could you maybe give us your perspective of what you're going to see? We could see with the Detroit Lions, and also give us a score prediction.
Let me tell you, defense is going to dominate. Defense is going. Aiden Hutchinson is playing on all cylinders. If you're not triple teaming him, I feel sorry for your quarterback. I feel sorry for Kyler Moody, whatever his name is. But defense gonna shut down Marvin Harrison. He may have a good game, but because our secondary is solid, our secondary is solid. Um, our offense is solid, but like I say, it was just I don't know. They wasn't in their game this past Sunday, but they running game finna explode. Sunday is finna explode, and I'm looking at this would be a 30-14 game somewhere around in there.
Oh, that's a good score right there.
Yeah,
Matt, what do
they finna
you
run the
predict the
clock.
score to be?
For what?
The Detroit Lions versus the Arizona Cardinals. What could you
Oh yeah.
possibly see the score being?
I see. I don't know, man. Detroit needs to wake up. The Lions need to wake up.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
better than this.
Yeah. And I think they will. I think they'll eventually, they'll eventually get it together, man. But I see them beating
What
beating
you
them.
playing the drum line with?
I can see the Lions beating the Cardinals. I'm 24-14.
Okay. I like it. Very good. Vince, obviously, you and I have known each other for a very long time. We coached
Yes, sir.
many different leagues together. Obviously we coached at Avondale High School. We
Yeah, I miss
coached
Avondale.
pro. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a lot of fun.
It was.
People don't realize what goes into coaching. People think, oh, give me a clipboard, call it a day, and
Nah.
you probably know this about a lot of people that we talk to is they're armchair GMs. They think they know football like the back of their hand. And when it comes down to it, tell the audience that what makes the difference between an armchair GM and an actual coach.
Well, to me, what I feel between them two, coaches do a lot of teaching, a lot of mentoring. I don't care how old, or how young a player is. A coach is a big figure to that player. He got to have that, have that coach in his life, man, to mentor, to guide him, keep him in the right track, keep his mindset. It's a lot to it. GMs just they do the business thing, which they supposed to try to get the right players in and stuff like that. But here, with myself, I'm doing GM and coaching stuff. Um, hey, that's it. Hey, look, that goal. You see where I got them white cones at? Yeah, they need to go right back there. Also, y'all, I want y'all to meet somebody too. It's the owner
All
of the
right.
Michigan Avengers. Y'all can talk to him too. This is Mr. Ron. He the owner. It's the owner's podcast, sports podcast.
Okay.
You own it? Not right now?
No, no, no.
Okay, he working with the team. He said not right now.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Fellas.
Huh? He said give him 1 second.
All right.
They do arena. They do all arena and stuff like that.
Oh, your people.
Yes.
Okay. Tell him, give me 1 second.
He said give him 1 second. And he's also my D tackle. He's a monster.
Oh,
Too.
nice.
Hey, don't forget. Huh? Go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh, so we got to make a little special announcement though too, Vince. There is an arena football team that is actually coming to South Carolina. They're called the South Carolina Ravens. They're and based out of Florence, which is about an hour and a half drive from here.
We got Jeffrey Andrew between big chances.
Oh,
So
okay.
there is
I'm listening.
there's a good chance that these two beautiful faces here are going to be calling the games.
What?
Yep.
That's
We are
what's
going to be
up.
talking with the owner of the
Around Coach
team
Scott
and
Ron.
setting up us.
That's
being
because
the
Ron's not coach.
Callers.
He's not a coach. Hold on. He's not a coach. That's Ron. That's the owner. He's not a coach. You think he know how to coach? No, I'm just playing.
I know how to.
All right, sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. We finna in practice right now.
Okay. Okay.
You know, so can you give me a minute and I'll pop back on right
Yeah,
quick? 'Cause we got
absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, cool.
All right.
Cool. How I get out of here?
I took him out. All right. So while we're waiting for Coach Vince to come back, let's dive into a little of that, what we just talked about, Matt, actually. You know, the South Carolina Ravens, we have been communicating back and forth, and they have offered the Sportz Nutz to be the official pregame host and stream callers of the game. How do you feel about that?
Interesting, man. Like I said, it's a whole different avenue that I don't know you wanted to get in, myself as well. It's a start, and I think it's going to be a beautiful relationship, man. I mean, you know, we get to get our chops, you know, stronger. You know, of course, you know, having to learn the players, having to learn their histories, having to learn, you know, coaches, having to learn staffs, having to learn everything, man, and just doing your homework. So I mean,
That's
I
right.
think it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with it.
Absolutely. You know, and guys, just so you do know, Matt never has played a down of football, but he is extremely knowledgeable of football. If you want to go and have a football talk with Matt,
Oh, hold up.
He's gonna listen. All right.
Let me rephrase that. I did go out there for Georgia Tech one day, man, back in 2003, I believe, or whatever. I went out to try for the team. I tried to be a walk-on. I'll never forget this.
That's impressive.
one back there, I was gonna be DB. I said, I am.
You were gonna play defensive back?
But you got to remember, I had a 43-inch vertical leap back there. I'm 6 feet, 40-inch vertical leap, and I was just bad. Remember, I was just basketball.
Yeah, he was.
So you know, I said, you know, I'm gonna do football. So you know, I went out there, man. I never forget this. Tall, skinny kid lines up in front of me, man. Yeah, man. And,
I can see where this is going right now.
Let's go. You know, the quarterback hikes it. I just run back. He just throws it up, man. I got mossed. So what did it say? Mossed? I got mossed so bad.
You got mossed.
I got mossed by Calvin Johnson.
Oh yeah. Hey.
So hey, man. Hey,
I bet that hit probably hurt like crazy though when you got hit.
Well, I mean, I didn't really hit anything, man. I just hit I did not know anything about football, man. I just, you know, kind of hurt myself, man. It's the first time like I had put pads on. You know, I just wanted to go out there to try it, man. Like I said, I was insanely athletic. And I think I should have played football first rather than basketball, but I mean, it didn't work out that way. So, but so yes, I played it down to football. Now, maybe not
real down to football, folks. Let me rephrase that. So, if we were to put me and Matt on the field, even if I had, you know, if my knee was in good shape right now, right? If we put us against there, right? Matt would not be able to stop me 100 out of 100 times. And I'm not dogging Matt.
Right now, at this moment?
I said with a good knee. Heck, I might even moss you as a with a one leg peg leg guy kind of.
What are you? Are you about 6'5"? About 6'5"?
I'm 6'5" and I'm 254.
Okay.
Yep.
Tight end.
I had great athletic adventures in my life. I was a great football player. I was a great basketball player. Matt can attest to that because he has seen me play basketball. He never got the chance to see me play football. Our good friend Brian has, and Brian can tell you I played good football. But you know what really comes down to it is injuries, and injuries did bite me.
Injuries are real.
They bit me hard, and that's how the career ended. All right, Matt. So while we're still waiting on Vince, he is in the background, but they're breaking it down for the end of practice. So we'll keep him on just a little bit longer. Matt, tonight. Okay, and this I'm having a hard time accepting this, Matt. Please tell me it's fake when I say this. Tonight, week 4 really gets going. Okay, last night was an amazing game. We'll talk about it in a minute. But week 4 of college football starts. Technically, it's week 5. How does that feel to you?
Man, it feels like week 0 just started yesterday, man.
Doesn't it though?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I mean, you
it's going.
blink and you're all right. So, folks, I don't care. We don't really care what you say. Week 0 is real. It's a real time for college football. You got to see 4 phenomenal games take place, and they were all broadcast nationally. And you also got to see great play from FCS level, from D2 and D3 level. It's great to see those kinds of things, But, I mean, guys, I want to go replay it last night. I have quite a few people who have said this, and I laugh at them. They have said, South Alabama, what are they good for? They do nothing good down there in Mobile. First off, they didn't even know where South Alabama was located. Y'all, it's Mobile, Alabama. Literally, you are 20 minutes outside of Dolphin Island. That's exactly where it's at. And they not only did they bring their A game against Appalachian State last night, they opened up a can on App State and they won 48-14. And it really should have been, if I had to put two, I would say it should have been like 63-7, just because of how good it is, how good they were. It was phenomenal. And South Alabama, they're a younger program more than anybody. And there has been talks, and I'm going to get some breaking news in just a minute with what else I'm talking about this. There have been talks that South Alabama could be in the mix to be invited to the All-American Conference, just the AAC, University of South Alabama. It has been mentioned several times it's been reported through ESPN. 24/7 Sports has also, and CBS Sports has relayed that information. So it's coming. Hopefully, sooner rather than later, we do see South Alabama take that next step. Appalachian State, guys, everybody knows what kind of team they are. They are a team that is very good at upsetting top 10 opponents in the FBS level. And, Appalachian State plays in the Sun Belt Conference. They're not a weak link. They're not having the best of years, but they're not a weak team. They're a very good team. They're very dominant. And unfortunately, Appalachian State didn't play Appalachian State football last night. I was talking to a good buddy of mine, and he agreed that this is not the App State they're used to seeing. And South Alabama, they woke up and said, we're playing the game, and they came to play. Their quarterback, dominant performance last night. I am thoroughly impressed with South Alabama. I believe it's been in the last 2 games, including last night, they've scored 157 points. And I believe they've only given up 24 points, which is the most points ever given up most points scored by an FBS team after 2 weeks, I think ever, if I'm not mistaken. And we're not going, yes, I understand Georgia Tech won 222-0 back in the early 1900s, but we're talking about current era. But South Alabama, they came to play. Now, that next week is a big competition test. They're playing against LSU. And, Matt, I know it is LSU, but let me ask you this, and be frank, after seeing what South Alabama has done the last 2 weeks, 87-10 last week. This week they win 48-14 against a perennial powerhouse. And I'm calling them a perennial powerhouse because App State is not a joke. But a perennial powerhouse, they've scored 157 points in 2 weeks. Should LSU maybe be worried?
I think if LSU doesn't take them seriously, then I think LSU will be in for a rude awakening. LSU has already shown they lost week 1 to USC, correct? If I'm not mistaken.
27-20.
Yeah, and they almost lost to South Carolina. If the ball bounced a couple of different ways, that would be a second loss for them. So I don't think they have the team to take another team lightly. I think they're going to have to, pull the big boy britches up, and they're going to have to focus, and they're going to have to come out playing for real and playing seriously. Coaches need to be on point. Players need to be on point. quarterback needs to be accurate, and I think they need to take this team very seriously. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, and guys, if LSU comes out playing flat the way they've started the last 2 games, and South Alabama comes out on the way they have played this season so far, you could very well be looking at the biggest upset ever in South Alabama's history, because they could knock off LSU. And I'm telling you, I'm calling it now. I think South Alabama runs the Sun Belt. I really do. I think they run the regular season. I think they win the championship, the Sun Belt Conference Championship. And there have been some talks that South Alabama could make a guest appearance actually in the 12-team playoff. People were saying this about App State. App State was the Cinderella that was going to be automatically in the 12-team. Don't worry about them. They're going to dominate. And here we are. They're 1-2. Their dreams have all but been dashed to go into the 12-team. Probably not even going to go into a version of a New Year's 6 kind of game. Who knows? So, obviously, guys, week 4 is going to have some outstanding matchups. We can't wait to get, hopefully Vince comes on because we can't have him on hold too much longer. But let's look at the game right now, Matt, actually. Stanford, they're actually playing tough against Syracuse at Syracuse. And remember, guys, Syracuse is not a lightly tested team. All right, Matt, does Stanford pull the upset and beat Syracuse tonight?
I don't think so. I got to see Syracuse up here close in person when they played Georgia Tech earlier this season. I think Syracuse, they have a nice, solid team. They have a decent quarterback, and good run game. The defense is okay. I think that Syracuse hang on and pull it off.
All right, very good. All right, so I believe Vince is ready. Let me see.
All right, so
Vince, can you hear me?
These the open camp invite.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. We're just having our after practice chitty chat.
All right, so
That's
we
all.
left you like not even 6 minutes ago, and you could see the outline of the sky perfectly. Look at how dark it got in like a matter of like 5-6 minutes. It's pitch black outside.
Right, it is. It gets dark quicker now. Yeah, it gets darker quicker now.
We don't want to.
Yeah. Y'all see, see this? I'm walking in the cane now.
Yep.
All right, I got to use the cane now.
We have a couple more questions we're going to ask you, and then we're going to let you go. But Vince,
tell
everybody how your healing is going with the hip replacement you had.
Oh man, the healing going really good. I do my physical therapy 2 to 3 times a week, and plus I get a little workout out here when I'm with the players and stuff. I ain't supposed to. I do get out there and do some of them ladder drills. You know what I'm saying? But I do it sideways. I don't do yes sir. Do the in and out and all that stuff. But it's healing real good, man. But they still saying it's gonna take about a year or so for it to actually heal.
Showing them about the team, telling them about the team, giving them information about the team, let them read over a little bit.
Okay.
What we do.
Okay.
And then this is if they interested in playing.
Sign up sheet. Gotcha. That's the same one I got on my. I can put them on here then. Is that cool?
No, that's the new guys. Do that for me.
Yeah, the new guys I just recruited.
No, this is the newer guys.
The newer guys?
Yeah.
All right, gotcha. Yeah, so it's healing pretty good. I feel good, but I'm still weak trying to pick myself up. I can't do that. I got to hold on to something to pick myself up there. So I say within, and then I gotta.
I understand that real good,
And then I gotta have the left side done too.
Okay.
So yeah, so so it's a process. I got to get it done so I can be free from all this pain. Hey, gentlemen, safe travels home. All right, Jordan, make sure you let me know you made it home. All right, young man. You hear me? Okay, you still owe me some freaking up downs. Yeah, I ain't forgot.
Can we jump on the passes, Jordan?
All right.
Yeah.
And you got people from in South Carolina and Georgia rooting for you, man. Right now, they are just talking about Jordan. Come on, Jordan. I'm
Let's get
serious.
it. Let's get it, Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah, he up here throwing up his arm like he Hercules. Boy, sit down. You know, he a good kid, man. Got a lot of potentials.
Okay, good.
Got a lot of potentials. I've been working with him since day one. And let me tell you something. If a coach can't develop a player, it's not a coach.
That's
You
right.
can have that coach title and all this. If you can't develop a player, you're not a coach. For real. You're not a coach. And that's what I'm
Amen to
about.
that.
Developing players and developing coaches. Be the
Amen. All
best
right,
they can
Vince.
be.
I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
You guys have a very big game tomorrow. You're playing host to number 11, Southern Cal.
Man, we're
What
gonna kick. Hey,
does
I'm out, y'all.
Michigan have to do?
We're gonna kick USC tail, man, for what Texas did to us. We're gonna kick USC tail, man.
What does
For
Michigan
real.
have to do to avoid the repeat of Texas?
Run the ball. Block better. Run the ball. Block better. Yeah! Man, shut up. The owner talking about some go USC.
Guys,
Yeah.
I want you guys
I
to
will
do
be.
really.
Hold on. What time? 3 o'clock, right? Got you. Got you. Yeah, sorry about that. Also, I'm coaching uh women's football too, tackle football. The Black Ice. Name of the team is the Black Ice. So I'm pretty busy. I love what I do, man. I love what I do, man. And it keeps me
Y'all have a
balanced.
good night. Be safe.
And it keeps me balanced. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the players that he going through a mental thing, and he when I met him, you ain't gonna believe this. Is and some of my players we was meeting up at Wayne State University, and when I saw the young man, I'm trying to get in. I'm asking him, where do you get in at? He just standing there, and I'm thinking he think I work there or something like that. But anyway, the young man was homeless, but a hell of a freaking football player. Oh my God, he has some hands. I'm talking about like glue. You hear me? Like glue. Oh my
Yeah.
God. But he gallops when he runs. And in this league, you can't gallop. You cannot gallop. You got to come off the line like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's his biggest problem, you know. But I'm on the phone, y'all. But he
phone? She said the phone was in the car.
and he homeless. And when I met him, he was sleeping up on the Wayne State University bleachers.
Look in the car, back seat.
You know what I'm saying?
Turn the light on.
So, me and the team been helping him out. This is what football
Just
is
look
about.
at it.
Mm-hmm.
Helping the next man. You know
It
what I'm
should be in
saying?
there.
And
Absolutely, man. That's love
Monica,
become mother
where's
is
your
the
phone?
biggest thing.
You know the number?
yeah, it is. But I had to make a big decision because he's a wide receiver. But in this
Mm-hmm.
league, with his state, he can't play. He gonna get hurt. And I had to make an executive decision. That's what we had a meeting about. That
It's probably at the park, and I told her not to take it out to the park.
I had to drop him down to special teams. You know what
It
I'm
ain't
saying?
ringing in
I mean,
here, is it?
it's the decision I had to make. You know what I'm saying? So it's the betterment for himself. Who lost her phone?
She probably left it at the park.
Who, Lana?
Huh?
Lana?
Monica.
Oh,
Lana didn't take her
oh,
phone
okay.
out.
So to protect him and the next player, I have to make an executive decision. You know what I'm saying? Coaches and the owner agreed on had
Okay,
agreed to dropping down special teams. You know. So about that, I got my grandchildren in the back, but we need to practice now.
Hey, I
So
understand completely. All right, Vince.
you know,
So we love talking with you. We can talk all day. We're
I
gonna
love talking with
actually.
y'all too, man. I miss y'all guys, man, especially Matt, man.
Hey,
We had some good
okay, I'm gonna
times,
miss you
man.
anyways. Come on now, Vince.
No, I know I miss you, Coach Brandon. You know what I'm saying? I see you all the time. I hear from you. I don't hear from Matt.
No,
You know what I'm saying? It's when I see y'all doing y'all show. But Matt, man, that's my man, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, you know. I ain't gonna never forget that
guys,
show. What was that place we went to? Bubble Gum Shrimp Shack.
bubblegum shrimp. Yep,
You
bubblegum
know,
shrimp.
went to Bubble Gum Shrimp Shack. Well, look, y'all, I gotta go find this phone. My granddaughter lost her phone,
That's no
and,
problem.
and it's pitch
We
black. I don't
understand.
know how the hell I'm gonna find it. You know.
Guys, please make sure you check out the Michigan Avengerz. Coach Vince
Yes.
is gonna lead them to the promised land. And guys, I'm telling you this now, I'm not just saying it just because
We
I
coming.
know his
We
coaching
coming.
style. I know his playing style. I've worked with him. I've coached with him. We coach champions. And guys, you about to see one of the best arena football teams you
Yeah.
have ever laid your eyes on with the Michigan
Oh yeah.
Avengerz. Coach Vince, we
Oh
really
yeah.
appreciate you coming on. And you're
Thank you.
coming on. We're gonna have you on again soon, so don't worry, okay?
No, I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, man, look, much love to y'all, man, and just check out Michigan Avengerz. And we coming hard, and it's gonna be exciting to see these young men play ball. You know, it is, and I'm looking forward to them. I'm looking forward to
Amen
them.
to that. Hey, and Vince, I don't know
Yes,
if I
sir.
told I have this little unusual habit of collecting helmets. If you ever get a
Mhm.
chance,
Okay.
send us a Michigan Avengerz helmet. We will display it
No, I'm
loud.
gonna send you. I'm gonna send you a Michigan Wolverine helmet.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have won. I was kidding. All right, Vince, I appreciate you coming, man. I love you, man, and we'll
Man, I
talk
love
soon.
y'all,
Okay?
man.
Hey,
All right,
Vince, we'll
love y'all,
talk, man.
man.
We'll talk,
All
No
right,
Vince.
take
We'll
doubt.
talk.
care.
All right, y'all have a good one.
All
You
right,
too.
man.
Guys, that is so much fun talking to a good friend. And Matt will tell you, I've worked with Vince for a long time. I've known him. God, Matt, I think I've known him as long as you, right?
Probably a little bit longer. Probably a little longer. You know him longer
Yeah.
than me. Yeah.
And him and I butt heads, but guys, Matt will tell you this too. Vince will be the first to tell you. Him and I, we know football like the back of our hands and then some. So, guys, I know we've had people come on here and say, I don't know football. I promise you I do. I'm not just pulling it out of my backside. I know football. I've played it. I've coached it. I've won championships with it. Matt will tell you I know football. And if you ever want to talk football with me, come onto the Sportz Nutz Facebook page, the Twitter page, whatever page. You can even go on my personal Facebook page at Brandon Keeley. You can go on Matt's and say, how can I get to talk to Brandon about football? He will give you ways to. He won't give you my number. I'm not going to give my number out. No,
We're not going to do that.
but I will definitely talk football with you. I love it. Now basketball is my first passion, but football is right there too. We love football here at the Sportz Nutz, guys. When we talk about football, it's because we are excited for what is about to come our way with the sports world. Yes, right now we're in the midst of football season. Matt, what is knocking on the door, though, in only a few short weeks?
Ooh, that the NBA. NBA, we got college basketball, NBA.
Yep.
Man, this is going to be a quote unquote smorgasbord of sports coming up, man.
That's right, guys. When we tell you it's coming, going in from September into November literally is when you get a chance to see every professional sport going on. And what does that mean? You're in the height of football. you start hockey, and then 2 weeks later, you start basketball. You still have MLS going on, which means you still have soccer, professional soccer season going on. And then, guys, you have baseball in October and November that's come, which is you can't get any better than that. So you literally have 5 professional sports going on at one time. Then you got to have you add in your college. So you're looking at like 8 to 10 sports going on at one time. Volleyball season has just started getting going too. So I mean, you really are blessed with every sport. You know, guys, Matt and I, our first love is basketball. We absolutely love basketball. College basketball, it just hits differently. But Matt, you know, I want to talk about this because I made a post about it last night. If you did not see what I posted on the Sportz Nutz Facebook page, go on there right now and take a look. The Atlanta Dream did it, guys. They, on the final night of the regular season, they clinched the final spot in the playoffs.
Yep.
Above the Chicago Sky, you know, Angel Reese's team, guys. And, you know, obviously the Dream, they have a tall task. They have to go play on Sunday, start their postseason run against the New York Liberty, which is, you know, last time if you haven't checked, they are the number 1 seed and they are the best team in the WNBA. But that doesn't mean they're not beatable. That's who Atlanta won against last night to get the number 8 seed in the postseason. So stranger things have happened. Matt, what are your thoughts? Do you think Atlanta, you know, pulls the rabbit out of the hat and ends up beating the Liberty to go into the next round?
Sabrina Ionescu. I mean,
Breanna Stewart.
Are we going to mention? I was saying, are we even going to mention the former MVP? I mean,
it's tough. It's a tall task. It really is.
The thing about Atlanta is, you know, they had a nice balanced squad this season. But it's a very tall task when you're talking about the Liberty. The Liberty, I mean, they gave the Aces a run for their money, man. I mean, it's going to be tough for them. But we've seen stranger things happen, man. Let's rewind back to '92 when the Nuggets took out the Supersonics, man. I mean, we've seen 8 seeds take out number 1 seeds, man. We've seen it. It happens. It happens, man. So, you know, you never know. You never know what can happen. An injury can happen here or something can happen there, you know, but
our team just gets super hot at the exact right spot. You don't know.
You don't know.
I'm going to tip my cap to the Atlanta Dream. I'm proud of them for making the postseason. I think the season ends, though. I think the Liberty sweep them 2-0 in the series. And, you know, we have to look forward to next season. So, and then you look at the Minnesota Lynx, the Phoenix Mercury. This is Diana Taurasi's last run in the postseason. I think Minnesota wins it in 3. You know, they win 2-1. Connecticut and the Indiana Fever. I'm going to tip my cap. I'm going to tip my cap to the Connecticut Sun, though. I say they win it, though, in 3-2-1. But this is just a proof that, you know, Caitlin Clark is the legit. And then you got the Las Vegas Aces and the Seattle Storm. I think the Vegas win in 2. I really do. I think they sweep Seattle. And then, you know, you look at the next round, you got New York versus Minnesota. You got Connecticut versus Las Vegas. I think it ends up being Las Vegas. And I'm going to pull a rabbit out of the hat one too. I'm going to say Minnesota and Vegas for the WNBA finals. And I honestly think we're about to see, a three-peat, or is it it's a four-peat with the WNBA. And I think the Aces pull it out. That's my thoughts. Take it to the bank. You can mark it today at September 20th at 8:24 that I think the Aces are a four-peat team. All right, guys. A lot has happened in the sports world. And breaking news has come out. If you don't remember, rewind back to the early episodes of the Sportz Nutz. We were the first to mention it, and it's coming to light. Atlanta, though, back then had only a 68% chance. And I'm going to tell you the chances in a minute, but what we're talking about is NHL. National Hockey League owners meeting is actually taking place in a couple weeks. I did post this story as well on the Facebook page, but you're looking at the two teams who have the highest odds to land an NHL franchise, number 1 and number 2. Number 2 team is Houston. Houston has a 59.4% chance to land an NHL franchise starting in the next 3 years. Remember, it takes 3 to 5 years to bring an NHL franchise to existence. The number 1 team is Atlanta. Atlanta's odds as of today, as of September 20th, are 79.9% chance they are going to get an NHL franchise. For those who don't know where they're going to play, no, they're not playing at State Farm Arena. They're not going to play at Gwinnett Arena. They're not going to play at the Cooler. They may start out at the Cooler or at the Gwinnett Arena, Gas South Arena, or whatever they want to call it nowadays. But it is going to be held in Forsyth County, where they are currently building. They have plans in place. They're going to start building, breaking ground soon on a $2.5 billion arena, which will hold 38,500 seats. It's strictly just to bring in the NHL. This is coming to light. Matt, the names, though, nobody really can understand the names.
Oh, boy.
The favorites, obviously, is to bring the Thrashers back. Another one is to bring the Knights back. I don't know if you remember the Atlanta Knights. They were the minor league team. So it's the Thrashers, it's the Knights. I want you to give me 2 names you wouldn't mind seeing possibly as an NHL franchise name.
Well, I think they're going to go in a brand new direction. Nowadays, new age, I think there's going to be a whole new marketing thing, man. Let's see. With dying in Atlanta, I wouldn't be surprised if I don't know. I don't think they stick to the whole bird mantra. I think they do something different, something more youthful, something more now with the times, man. And I don't know what that could be.
How about the Martas?
Martas, I can see that. I mean, yeah.
For those who don't know, that is mass transit in Atlanta is the MARTA system.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
How about the? So for those who don't remember, go back and look at your history. Atlanta used to be called Terminus,
Yes.
which is where all the trains came in. So why not? What about the Atlanta Terminus? The trains, right?
Yeah. I mean, maybe
It's something.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe they go a route like Atlanta United went with the maybe Atlanta Hockey Club or something like that, man. I mean,
That's a possibility.
Yeah.
Hey,
maybe,
stay tuned, though, guys.
Maybe the Atlanta Buzz or something like that. Something maybe, I don't know.
Atlanta Constitutioners.
I don't think they'll go that. I don't think they'll do that. They want kids to be able to spell their the team's name.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't know. I think it'll be something simple. I think it'll be something simple like Sting or the Atlanta Buzz or the Atlanta something. I can say Atlanta Marta. I think it'll be something simple but very flashy.
Maybe it'll bring homage to the heritage of the city of Atlanta and the state of Georgia. Heck, you could even name them. I got it. The Atlanta 85ers. And why am I saying the 85ers? What runs directly through Atlanta? 85. You can name them the Atlanta 85ers. You can even name them the Atlanta 400s because there is Georgia 400.
Atlanta 285.
Oh God! If you name the 285s, then there's something wrong with you on that.
285.
That's might as well just call them the 675s, the 75s, the 92s, or
always backed up.
25. Yeah, always something, right?
Always.
I got one. How about the Atlanta Rush Hours?
Or the Atlanta Rush.
Okay, bookmark it. It is ours. You cannot steal it. It is the Atlanta Rush.
I can see that.
You don't know. It's a possibility. Guys, stay tuned, though. We will, I promise you, we're going to be one of the first to break the news because we did it already and we're doing it again. Guys, we are at the Sportz Nutz. We know sports. Want to give a quick little update with regards to conference realignment. It's not done yet. Matt will let you know also that I got some information and it's come out to be true. Again, it was about with regards to the Pac-12 and the Mountain West Conference ending their talks. I knew that before before ESPN, before CBS 24/7 on 3. I knew it all before them. And I have intel on this one. The American Athletic Conference is in the process. They have offered an invitation to 3 schools, one of which everybody knows because it's made publicly was Air Force Academy. Air Force is most likely going to accept it. The next one, though, is going to catch you guys on this one, is actually the University of Hawaii. My contact inside the AAC has informed me that they have offered an invitation, but it comes down to what? Money. They're looking at a deal between $17 and $21 million a year per school, depending on the new grant of rights deal that they're going to be creating. Stay tuned. That will come out soon. You're not done with conference realignment. I will tell you this, though. Mountain West is probably dead, even though there's talks. They're trying to revive by bringing some FCS schools into it. I don't think it's going to happen the way people hope. Who knows? Maybe you do see, the Mountain West revive itself again. Just stay tuned for that one. All right, Matt, it's Friday. We're about to get out of here. What do you what's going on in the Matt Thomas household this weekend?
Man, sports. It's been like that the last couple of weekends, man. Just college football's tomorrow. And we got the NFL on Sunday. So sports, man, is gonna be doing that. Fantasy football, man. Also, got to get my parlays in, But other than that, man, just the same old, man. Just ready to kind of dial it back a little bit, kick the feet up, grab a nice cold one, and just kind of just watch football tomorrow, man. That's kind of the game plan.
That's right. It is football. Guys, it's supposed to be warm this weekend. I know we're kind of bummed about that, but don't worry. Fall's coming. It's coming, guys.
Can't wait.
Literally 3 days away from here. The official start of fall is in 3 days, and then we will have the temperatures coming. What's going on in our household this weekend is obviously, for those who don't know, I did have knee surgery. First off, if you didn't know I had knee surgery going on a month ago, you're living under a rock. Let's get what time's here. I'm getting better. I did develop unfortunate setback with my knee. I unfortunately developed a staph infection in my knee. I'm on heavy doses of antibiotics. I have until Tuesday to find out if it's working. If not, I unfortunately have to go back under the knife to have it cleaned, and that would set back another 2 to 3 weeks recovery time. So, hey, Vince just said, thanks for letting me on. It was a pleasure. Vince, it was a pleasure to have you on. We enjoyed it.
As always, Vince.
Yeah, we had a blast. But then also, just spending time with my girls. I have 5 beautiful girls, including my lovely wife. I am excited to spend time with my girls, watch some college football. Sunday night football is coming, though, and Sunday night football is, the Dirty Birds. They're taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Matt, I'm saying the Chiefs lose 31-24. What do you think?
I say I've been looking at the Falcons defense the last couple of weeks, and I'm not taking all the bias out of it. I think Kirk Cousins will feel a little bit more comfortable in the pocket. He's looked better each week. But also that Atlanta Falcons defense, man, they're a good bunch, a good cohesive unit. I see Falcons winning 24-21 on a Younghoe Koo field goal, walk-off field goal.
Oh, okay. I like it. So, guys, the start of the season, everybody said the NFC South was a joke. And so far, you all have been wrong.
Looking like the
Matt,
best.
Yeah, Matt, I want to ask you this real quick, and then we're going to start saying our goodbyes for the show. Is the Bryce Young era over with in Carolina? People are saying that he could go to Miami.
I don't think so, because you gotta look at the simple fact that they have no weapons around them. You have an aged Adam Thielen. You have you don't have a good crop of players around him. And I told you this. I said this on the last episode. Name one Pro Bowl player on that offense.
That's right.
Just give me one Pro Bowl caliber player on that offense right now. You cannot name one.
Name one.
It's not his fault, man. It's not his fault. And it's like going back to Twitter world and going out in the sports universe. Everybody knows it's not his fault. It's just more so one of those things where, man, wrong place at the wrong time. I mean, team gave up a lot for him. They got what they wanted. But it's like, quote unquote, sold their soul. They gave up everything. So they don't have a team right now.
They gave the house.
Yeah, if he stays with the Panthers, it'll be about a good 3 or 4 more seasons before it's even a respectable team, man, before they can get the pieces around him. By then, he'll be a more mature quarterback. I don't think they're going to trade him. I think they just want to get him down and have him learn the ropes a little bit more, under just they just want him to learn a little bit more, man, because he is making some mistakes. But again, not his fault. Pedestrian offensive line, no receivers. Receivers can't get separation, can't get open. Who's their tight end? I mean, things like that. Man. You can't fault him for that. If CJ Stroud was on that team, it'll be the same exact thing. He has to have somebody to throw the ball to, and he has to have a line protecting him, and he has to have a run game like any quarterback in the NFL. They need to give him weapons.
So, I'm going to have to disagree. I think BY's era is coming to an end in Charlotte, but not because of how bad the Panthers are. I think it plays partial role into it, but I think it's just because Dave Tepper is the owner of the Panthers. He's also the owner of Charlotte FC and Heat, which, as you guys know, since he's taken ownership of both, they've both blundered. They've gotten nowhere. They've gone through multiple head coaches. I believe Dave Tepper is still paying Matt Rule, and he's paying Frank Wright. It's a fluid situation going on in Charlotte. Obviously the number one thing people are saying is get rid of Dave Tepper. I agree. If I had to put between who are the 2 worst owners, Dave Tepper or Dan Snyder, I'd say Dave Tepper easily. Dan Snyder had some issues, but he cared about winning. Dave Tepper has even come out and said he doesn't like the South. Why did you own a team in the South then? I don't know. I think Carolina will match their win total from last year, and that's it. And that's being generous. I've even told this to many people. I believe we could be looking at the first 0-17 team in NFL history. It is a possibility. You don't know. But realistically, I think they're 2-15 team again. We're talking about the number 1 pick in the NFL draft going to the Carolina Panthers, unless they trade it again and go for the house or whatever, one player. I don't know. I think the team that they traded with, though, Chicago, I think they're legit. I say they're an 8-win team this year for Chicago, and it's only going to get better. Caleb Williams, I'm sold on him. And I feel bad for Carolina, but I don't feel bad for Carolina. I've never liked the Panthers. And look, I live in South Carolina, and I don't cheer them on. As you guys see, this is the team I cheer on. This is the team I've only cheered on ever in my life. Matt, let me ask you this. Do you think there is a sophomore slump coming for CJ Stroud or no?
No, I don't think so, man. I think he has a good, decent team around him. He has a run game with Mixon now in the mix, Mixon and Pierce. They got receivers. We know who their receivers are. So you got Diggs. You got Nico. You got Tank. I mean, they have a good tight end. Good tight end. I think he has too many weapons enough for him not to have a good season. I think they'll be okay.
That's right. I think Houston actually, like I told you guys before, it'll be Houston versus Indianapolis for the division, and I wouldn't put it past that. Houston actually dominates the whole division. I don't know yet, but it's gonna be interesting to see. Guys, we've had so much fun letting us bend your ear for an hour and 9 minutes. We've had fun. We want to give a special thanks and shout out to our man, Coach Vince, for coming on our show. We thoroughly enjoyed, and Coach Vince just said Houston is real good. Yes, they are. They are really good. And, I mean, I'm going to throw this out here, Matt. I'm going to say Houston wins 11 games this year. What do you think?
I agree. 10, 11 games sounds about right. I think, well, you know what? I say about 9 games. 9 games. 8 on the low end, 11 on the high end. But I was average about 9, 10 games. They're still young. He's still going to make young player mistakes. That's going to happen. He's still going to think he can, cure the world in one place, so to speak, man. He'll have an occasional try up, like trying up a defense he has no business trying up, and he'll pay for it. But I think they're still a good team. I think they're playoff bound.
I do too. Guys, for our good friend Vince for coming on, we really appreciate it. We will have him back on again for sure. Don't forget, next week, Tuesday, Chris Phillips of SEC Unfiltered comes on. Then we kind of transition a little bit different way. We go with the general manager of the Columbus Clingstones is coming on. Guys, we have our good friend Brandon Leak from 6A The Fan will be coming on October 1st. Make sure you tune in for him. Remember, he is pretty intellectually advanced with the Atlanta sports world. And if you go check him out on his Twitter pages, you'll see he's got some good thoughts. And you know what I might do, Matt? I might ask Brandon to break the secrets about his drinks he makes. If you ever get a chance, Matt, go look at him on his Twitter. He has some pretty good adult beverages that he creates, and the ice, God, it's the circle ice that he makes.
Yeah,
it's like the really good ice. Yeah, I'm gonna to probe him on that one, and look forward to that. Hey, then we also we have gotten confirmation today that a good friend of mine and Matt is a fan of too, former All-Pro wide receiver Ashley Lilly of the Denver Broncos, the Atlanta Falcons, University of Hawaii great, is going to be coming on our show. We're nailing down the exact date. I believe it's going to be October 17th. I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to get that locked down, but he is coming on our show. So please stay tuned for that. Great. It's going to be a great conversation with him. Ashley Lilly is a really good player. I'm actually in talks with Charlie Culbertson, who just recently retired from the Atlanta Braves. Maybe we'll get him on. Who knows? But we'll see. Guys, we love having you guys as part of our show. We love interactions. We thank you to all those who did watch tonight. Thank you for those who have chimed in. There will be another show, and we're going to have you on because, guys, next week is episode 40. We're at the 40 mark. We've done it. And it's, as we're going to say, 40 down, 400 more to go.
There you go.
So we are ready for you guys. But until then, I'm already 0-2. I'm already 0-1. For my guy, look at this. I'm on the other side today. My guy over here.
Today, one other side.
I know, right? We're all flip flop. For my man Matt, I am Brandon saying, peace up, A-Town down. We love you. Show's over. Oh, wait, Matt just switched us. Love you. And thank you again. And Matt, what do you tell people not to get done?
Yeah, man, if you're going to go out, have a good time this weekend, just remember, do not get flagged. When I say don't get flagged, that means don't get arrested, don't get in trouble, don't get anything negative. Just don't get flagged.
That's right. Don't get flagged. And
don't get flagged. Like, see, I'll probably get flagged for this.
Yep. But hey, I'm going to get flagged for this too. Vince, just want to remind everybody, it was 2008 that I've known him. Yeah, so it's been
also,
I've actually known you longer.
I've known you longer.
Yeah, I've known you longer.
Okay.
So, guys, thank you so much. And you ain't got to go home, but, get the heck up out of here. Go enjoy your Friday. Go enjoy your weekend. Have fun. And don't do anything stupid. And bye.
Peace.
Well, he just did. He just scored 8 points. That's big. He had a career